All right, Shalom. First and foremost, as always, I want to give all the praises, honor, and glory unto the Most High and His only begotten Son, call Holayim La, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah Kodash. All the good double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who root and teach well, Wa Barakathum, unto the hopeful elect. All right, now today through the Spirit is going to be a quick lesson entitled, This world, this society is crashing, man. All right, ultimately, really, it's really just crashing for the middle class. The so-called people who just, they're basically sustainable right now. You know what I mean? They're basically gonna be brought down. They're gonna be brought to the state of the poor by the way stuff is going, man. Because that's ultimately what Esau's trying to do. He wants to destroy the middle class. He just wants it to be either you're rich or you're poor. And they're gonna they want to change the economy. So they're raising interest rates and so the prices look like it's going lower and all these different things of that sort. And then they're holding back resources and all that. They're doing all this stuff, creating all these issues, so they can push forward their agenda, order out of chaos. All right, but what we're seeing is we're approaching a recession because of these high interest rates they're charging. All right, that they're raising up to so-called bring the inflation down, which really when that happens, it's not a good thing. Okay, that's going to lead to the economy declining. But I want to go into a recession real quick. It says a recession is defined as a significant decline in the economy activity spread across the market, lasting more than a few months, normally visible in real GDP, real income, employment, industrial production, and wholesale retail sales. The European Union has adopted a similar definition. Now, let's check this out. The likelihood of a recession. And this is the 21st. This is September 21st. It says in an interview with Bloomberg this week, it says Rubini said that a recession was likely to hit the U.S. by the end of 2022. So we just went into an economic decline. Right? It says by the end of 2022 before spreading globally next year, conceivably lasting for the entirety of 2023. It's not going to be it's not going to be a short and shallow recession. It's going to be severe, long, and ugly. Right, let's go to the causes. The longer the economic recession, the harder it is to reverse its effects. All right. It says like low consumption, low investment, fewer goods and services, and employment. So all these things go down. What is it leading to? The economy declining. It says it also heightens the risk of economic depression, the next rough patch in the economy can go through. And then you see in all these articles going into it. The inflation went down, but guess what? There's still recession. You see, you have all these guys that are, they already know what time it is. You have a lot of these owners of these different corporations and businesses. They're getting on out of here. They already know what time it is. All right, but it says, let's see. Just had a point. I'm going to go to the next article. We'll come back. Now look what happens when you check in decline in the economy. Because they spent that's what I was thinking about. They spent buku crazy amounts of money on that Crown, the health organization on that stuff. So that effed up the economy already within itself right there. And then now a lot of people, were getting all types of assistance and, because people was already fucked up when this first started. A lot of people's lives was jacked up. See, 2020, they was having to get the little thing to help them pay the rent for a certain time period and all those things of that sort, man. And then a lot of people got the stimulus checks. A lot of people had to pay that stuff back, and they couldn't. You see it, and you see in a lot of people that are getting put in situations where, they're basically having to get evicted. All right, this jobs or people are losing jobs. Jobs are not trying to pay nobody. Like one the PlayStation I work at, man, certain people, they don't even want to let them get over 40 hours. And with the way stuff is looking, you know what I mean? People need that money, man. But it just shows you that this is the doing of the Lord. The Lord is bringing judgment and visiting this earth, man. All right, he's jacking people's lives up, like allowing Esau to do that. And what Esau is gonna do is he's gonna make it seem like the great solution is gonna be that Revelation 13 and 16. That's gonna just fix everybody's problems and everything. You know, people are gonna be people consistently getting evicted, people not having food, whatever. He's gonna make the ultimate end all be all just be his C to the H to the I to the P. That's gonna be what's gonna be like. Okay, you take this, your debt is gonna be cleansed. We're gonna give you this much XYZ amount of money on it and all that. That's what we're getting ready to see happen, man. Like, we're in that time period. But let's check out some of these news articles. It says recession forecast of U.S. economy points to decline. It says BOJ policymakers. This article is Reuters. It says BOJ policy makers rule out countering weak yen rate hike. It says COVID's WFH revolution helped fuel a baby boom. Let's see. It says a boom. Let's get that baby bump. I want to see that real quick. Yep, that's exactly what I thought it was. It says the rates rose slightly in 2021. Okay, that's what I was thinking. You know, you gotta look at some of these words. You know what I mean? So you see what's going on, man. It says U.S. banks feeling the economy slow down as profits fall. All right, because interest basically interest declines the amount of good that's coming out of stuff, man. The value of it. It says U.S. banks. Oh, no, not the wrong one. I already read that one. It says U.S. inflation raises to 10.1%, driven by food prices. So, you know, food still continually going up. But, you know, the gas prices went down, so people think stuff is good. But nah, man. Shit is finna get right back the hell up, man. It's going to be even worse next year. And really, it's just all, you know, going back into what? This man pushing forth his agenda. This is another one, MSNBC. American workers are rediscovering the power of going on strike. Now, a lot of people, like I stated earlier, are certain jobs don't even want to let people get over 40 hours. And some of them not even 40. They're trying to make people they'll make people leave the job site when they hit a certain amount of hours. Because they're not trying to pay nobody. Then there's a lot of all types of whack work conditions. Well, a lot of these workers are essential for the economy, are essential, you know what I'm saying, for stuff to, you know, go like be good in society, especially those truckers and guys of that sort. If they start going on strike, then that's gonna really jack stuff up. You know, it's all these different jobs, all these men play a vital role, you know, in this economy. Building buildings, building all this stuff. If they go on strike, man, that's gonna jack stuff up, man. All right, but this is all prophecy, man. This is all showing America or Babylon the Great falling and crashing. People trying to go on strike, man. Like, this place is being exposed for all the wickedness and unrighteousness that's going on. All right, but ultimately, we already understand what's getting ready to happen, man. Let's grab this real quick. This is Revelation chapter 6. I'm going to get straight to the point in verse 6. It says, because this is talking about these different horses, which a horse is significant for power. You know, and these different horses, you know, all signify something different. Like the red horse being Esau, Edom. All right. Taking peace from the earth. Had the white horse representing Yahushua coming in the chariots to Coming in chariots in a power of righteousness, and many more. So, in the midst of these horses, what did it say? Because John the Revelator was seeing a vision. You see, so you see in the vision, this is what he heard. In this vision, man, it says what? And I heard a voice in the midst of the four beasts say, a measure of wheat for a penny, and 3 measures of barley for a penny, and see thou hurt not the wine and the oil. So basically, for for a little bit of bread, a loaf of bread, that's gonna cost like a day's worth of work. Which a lot of food is going up. Some people just aren't paying attention. Food is actually going up. Okay. Inflation rates on food, as we just went to that news article earlier. The gas went down, but the food is still going up. And other stuff is going up as well. Like prices for living expenses in different areas are going up. Like houses and all that. Right? But it says, I want to read the NLT, it says at the bottom, it says, and don't waste the olive oil and the wine. Because like that's more, that's more like better than like some bread. So that's what we're seeing happening to this society. It's all prophecy. Because the prophets have seen visions of they seen the same visions during different time periods, man. So it was the same things. And I want to grab this real quick too. All right, let's see. I want to grab. Yeah, I'm gonna just start at 2nd Esdras 15. I'm gonna come down here. Now I'm gonna jump down a little bit. This is 2nd Esdras 15. And I'm gonna start at verse. Let's see. Verse 12. It says, Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with plague and punishment that the Heavenly Father shall bring upon it, which we're seeing happening now. There's plagues, when you deal with plagues, there's plagues of sicknesses and all that. Then the economy, people's pockets getting plagued or smitten or wounded. People are being plagued with poverty. All right, this is all prophecy, man. And this place is crashing, man. People see it. That this is not it, man. This is the end. Everybody know it. It says, they that till the ground shall mourn, for their seed shall fail through blasting and hell, and with the fearful constellation, which we're seeing, man. All right. This is not getting better. It says, woe to the world and them that dwell therein, which means destruction. Because there's no good to come. The economy's only going to get worse for you middle class. And for people who don't want to get down with this NWO, it's going to get worse. But us who are in the know, we understand that, everything is the Lord's will. And as long as we continue to, do the Lord's, continue to serve the Lord, then the Lord will sustain us and keep us good. But if you're not serving the Lord, then you got a lot of judgment to come to you. All right, but it says, for the sword and destruction draw nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. Which we're seeing that war being stirred up. But I want to go to a point real quick. Yep, here we go. I want to jump down to 19 real fast. Yep. This is verse 19. It says, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, which is going to happen shortly. It says, and spoil their goods because of lack of bread and for great tribulation. So a lack of goods and stuff, man. You're going to have people, coming in trying to grab other people's gain or their substance. People are losing jobs. They're losing, people losing jobs, getting, kicked out of their houses. evicted. It's all this is only going to get worse. It's only going to intensify. And a lot of these businesses that Jake have and all these things of that sort are going to crash because whenever Esau pushes that NWO, it's going to be just like it was in that movie by Sylvester Stallone and what was it called? What was it? Dang, I forgot what that movie was called. Something. Basically, he was. Let me see. I'm gonna just look it up real quick, and I'm gonna wrap it up after that. What was that movie called, man? Sylvester Stallone. That movie where he had let me see. Fine, it's gonna pop up. Because in that movie, it showed how it's gonna be in these latter times, these coming times, man. Let's see, Demolition Man. When you look into Demolition Man, you see that everything was all corporation, you know. So all these different, you have all these different businesses and all that. Esau is not gonna allow them to be to flourish in that new world order in the NWO. That shit is gonna be out the window. All these little side businesses and all this stuff Jake think they got, that shit's Esau's gonna end all that, man. The only thing that's gonna be there is gonna be like it was in that movie, Taco Bell, just the corporation type stuff, man. These businesses are gonna go out when they push out the C to the H to the I to the P. It's gonna be straight corporation type places, man. That's gonna be still going. So all these people who so-called think they got business and all that, they're done. Which as a matter of fact, I'm gonna wrap up with that. I'm just gonna wrap up with this. Sega Edge 16 and 40, and I'm gonna read down. Oh, my people, hear my word, make you ready to thy battle, and in those evils be as pilgrims on the earth. Now, a pilgrim is constantly on the move, and they don't look at somewhere as their dwelling place forever. So that's how we have to be serving Yahweh Shai, because this really ultimately this kingdom, which kingdom goes into like sovereignty or it goes into dominion. This dominion is not ours. It's under Esau's. So this is not our kingdom, but we seek one to come under Yahweh Shai. So that's how we have to be. We're on the move. We don't belong here. It says what though? But he that selleth, let him be as he that fleeth away. And he that buyeth is one that will lose, because this is what's going to be ready to happen. He that occupieth merchandise as he that hath no profit by it, and he that buildeth as though he shall not dwell therein. It says, he that soweth as if he shall not reap, so that he that planteth the vineyard as he that shall not gather the grapes. It says, and they that marry as though they shall get no children, and they that marry not as the widowers. And therefore they that labor in vain, because we are. You see, this is what's getting ready to happen. And this has happened to us in many different time periods too. But it's going to get ready to happen on a large scale now, because this is the end. This is the end all be all. This is the last time, the last evils that's going to be brought. You see, so you're getting ready to see all these things just go away. Show how the Lord is going to show the vanity in all those things, the laboring and all the stuff, man, of that sort. Because if you don't plan on bowing down to Esau's NWO, it doesn't matter. And then on top of that, Esau's not these little small businesses Jake got and all this little stuff. That shit's done when they bring out the C to the H to the I to the P. So guess what? It's a lot of evils to come, and if you're not in the right spirit, then your foundation ain't right. Foundation is off your how about Yahweh Shai, and you ain't in the right spirit, then you're gonna be taken by these things, man. All right. But anyways, Lord will, this was edifying. I'm going to end it off by saying, Call Allah, Yahweh, Bahashum, Yahweh Shai, Bahashum, Rakach Wadash. Till next time, Shalom.